Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in the city of New Tealand. So today we have got a lot to get stuck into, so let us dive straight in. And the first thing we're going to do is add barges to our fish island over here. I've got tea on the brain. Don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, so when we built this a few episodes back, and it's still more or less running okay. Every now and again we get a bit of traffic building up. I think the barges are going to help with that. So we have got barges in other places in our city. If we come over here we go. Got this one here, and these cargo barges work really, really well. And that's going to help transfer all of our goods, all of the stuff that we're making around the city. That's the whole point of this, isn't it? To make all these goods. So I'm just thinking where would be a good spot to do it. Whether we make this sort of loop one way and they come in and go out and we just place it down here. I think that might be a good idea. Let's do that. Let's use this. So we do search for barges. We have the simple barge harbour, which is actually quite a large road. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move that to, let's say, there. We're going to move this one to over here. That's fine. We're going to pause the game. We're going to just delete that road there. How much space does this need? It's not a very big road. I think it's just a case of getting it to line up with what we've got already. There we go. Yeah, that's okay. That gets right on the coast there. Excellent. Let's just connect this up. Okay, there we go. So we've got the wall nicely lined up on there. So we need to get that set up and connected with the rest of the network. So we've been using our ferry pathway, and our barges, we could just have them sort of swing round, come through here. And then this is our barge network that we've got over here. So I'm just thinking if we literally go from here, let's take this one over the top. If we do anarchy, we can literally go over the top of that and it won't affect it, which is good. Where am I going? Over there. And we want to try and make this as short a route as possible so it doesn't become a problem. I'm just thinking we might just maneuver these around a bit. Had a great tip from somebody who I can't remember, unfortunately, but they said to me if we use this to unlock the roads on here, there's a road connected to here, isn't there? If we do that and that, we can then, let's just pause the game, delete those roads. Excellent. We can use the move it mod to get this, let's turn off that, right next to here. There we go, excellent. And then we can join this up, and it just gives us more space. And I might actually use that trick on other places around the island, but for now, that'll be fine. There we go. And then we've got one-way ferry path. So which way do these goes in? They go in from, yeah, that direction. So we're going to go like this. If we go up like that, and round like that, and then when it comes out it can go out like that and down like that, and I think that will be okay. Actually, I'm gonna smooth that out a tiny touch. There we go. So it can go up there and in. Let's upgrade that one to go in, up there and in, and then pick up the stuff and then go, and then it will join this network here, so it can drop off goods here. It can come all the way around here, round our ferry go round, which is actually our barge go round. And then there's a drop off here, and then it goes all the way around to other parts of the island. It's our network is extensive. The other thing we want to do here is what we want to put in. Now, this is basically just storage. We don't need to put anything in here. So I'm just wondering whether if we just put fish in there and leave it empty. So this is nothing to do with what this barge harbour will transport. They will just transport whatever needs to be transported. So I'm just wondering, actually, if we have a look at this one. No, where's my simple one? Over here. Which side do the trucks go in? So he's going in and out. So as you look at it from the back, the road end, in the right, out the left. Okay. Back over here. So as we look at it this way, in the right, out the left. So if we're going to do this, we are going to do, yeah, this one here. And then this one here, we've got a 3-way. So we're going to do that way so they can take a lane in each direction. Excellent. I've lost where it is now. There he is down here. And do we have this one way as well so it goes all the way round? No, we'll leave that one because there's another junction, another place it can go there. So that'll be fine. So let's unlock each of these. So we'll use that. Oh, it's like 2 segments on each one. Okay. Never seen that before. That one, that one, that one. This one. These are all done, so that's okay. I probably unlocked a few though I didn't need to unlock, but never mind. So now we can upgrade these all the way around. So that goes that way. This one's already done. This one here. Excellent. There we go. Look, items being dropped off already. So let's just see who's going in here. This guy. Right. I want to see what he's dropping off. So he's dropping off from the Shellfish Fishing Harbour. He's a fish truck. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Because we put in here fish, didn't we? I think our fish storage is so full. There we go. 4% full, 2% full. Anything that comes through our barge harbour will go through our internal network of barge harbours, will not go to the outside world. That is how this works. And there we go. Look, we've already got somebody turning up. Transporting cargo. Well, we don't know what the cargo is. So let's wait until we get some trucks coming out. So what are these dropping off? Owner Simple Barge Harbour, go into Warehouse 1, which is commercial goods. So it's actually bringing in commercial goods. What? I want these to be... Look, these are fielder goods. I want these to go out. Autosave, sip of tea. I might just need... to leave this running for a few moments. But at least we know this works. It's hooked up. And it is seen as a viable destination. But what I also want to do is give a way for these goods to get outside the city. So I am going to hook up to this train line. We are going to run a train through here, and this is where it's going to go. Before we do that, we are just going to check our pollution. Oh, wow, look at that. I had lots of people telling me that these fish factories make pollution. And we've literally put them in the only spot on the whole of the island where there is no pollution. That is brilliant. Well, we can move those. Look, there's no pollution all the way over here. So I'm going to get this. We're going to draw that out like that. And I'm going to move those. And we're going to pop one on the end. And then we're going to pop another one sort of next to it there. And if we need any more, we can add some more. Oh, I've done that thing again. I did it the wrong way around. Never mind. So in here, do we need these anymore? No, let's get rid of these. That was just helping the electricity get around. So in here, I'm going to put a cargo train terminal, like right there, which means we're going to have to move some stuff around. Let's see what we can do. I don't know whether that's going to be a problem right opposite there. Whether we just get rid of one of these. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of one of those for now. We can always add it back in if we want. So that is going to be right in the heart of all of this. Which means, again, we may make this a one-way road as well. This definitely needs to be a roundabout for sure. It is getting super, super busy. We'll come back to that. Come back to that. So many things to do. So this I'd like to be a bridge over the top and... over to here, wherever it gets to. I mean, if it went out straight, it'll end up there and it could curve round. But I'm thinking the sort of shortest point would be like there, like this. The only problem is we've got to get up and over that road. Or the other option is, I mean, we could do this, is we could just go to a tunnel, which I don't really do in this city, do I? There we go. Let's go down one below. But I think in this case... we're going to do it. Why not? It's going to go under the sea. We're making so many goods that we are just going to go under the sea and be done with it. Why not? So let's bring that back up again. There we go. And now we've got the option of going in each direction. So we're going to curve that around and bring that in. And then we're going to curve that around. Oh, that rock. That rock. It was so close. And that's going to go in. So now we've got access in both directions. I just feel like I need to tidy this up a little bit. Make sure that's all connected okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just use the node controller on there. Flatten those ends and just make that a bit... There we go. Make that a little bit bigger. Let's have a look around here. I'm going to do the same on this one. A bit more swoopy when it goes in. And this one... Yeah, I think that's much better. Excellent. So now we have access over there. Let's just use the move it mod underground. I'm going to drop that down just so the top of that tunnel is flat. And then probably need to do the same here. Just a few dibby dabs on there. Excellent. So now we can get cargo outside. And because this is getting so busy, we're going to do a little rejiggering over here. So this is our waste transfer facility. Just thinking, yeah, we could run that off of a road over here. Bom, 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 bom. Just a normal road would be good. Out towards our water. Oh, is there pollution around that? I mean, doesn't look like it to me. So let's relocate that, and that is going to go... Oh, there is. There's a slight line of pollution around it. I mean, barely. Let's just relocate that again, and we'll see it. There we go, look. I'm going to shift it over 1. And just see how that goes. I think that'll be okay. These are going to be replaced. Again, a fantastic suggestion. Instead of using those, we have our ocean thermal energy conversion plant, which should work much better. If we could pick a spot for those. I mean, this sort of spot down here is free, isn't it? What do these make? So the geothermal plant, 80 megawatts, and cost 1,000 a week, 65 grand. 480 megawatts. Wow. I mean, one of those would just do everything. That would just be so much electricity available that we could probably just get rid of all of these. And that makes more sense on an island anyway, really, doesn't it? Yeah, look at that. So much electricity available. We have no problem at all. And that is still connected to the mainland. No, it isn't. Not anymore. And it is again. There we go. So now that is being used by everybody. Let's have a look. Yeah, that fits in there okay, doesn't it? Cool. That frees up some space. What are you short of? Not enough fish. Really? Really? Out of all the fish that we're making, you could probably go in there, couldn't you? Yeah, let's use that space. And then this one here, because I want to free this up a little bit. Could you go the other side? If I anarchied you in, would it look weird? It would. So that's okay. We've got plenty of space. I'm going to shiftify these around a little bit. What else have we got? Police station. You can just go on the side road up there. Medical clinic. You can go on the side road up there. Okay. That is good. I'm going to just move this over one more. Bonk. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got space in here. And we have put traffic lights on here. The special clever automatic time traffic lights. It's not enough, is it, to keep all of this going? So let's grab our roundabout builder. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to make it too big. But I don't think it's going to have to be too big. In fact, we could probably just move these over a little bit more. Let's just get rid of that. Let's close that. If we get that right up to the road, just give us as much space as possible. There we go. That's better. I mean, that is still probably the largest we could get in there, which is a shame. If we face that the other way, over here. Yeah, we've got a bit more space. A bit more space. That's what I want. There we go. That feels more like the size of what we're going to need. And then I'm going to put 3-lane, no parking. There we go. Around here. Excellent. And then we'll do priority signs, control shift, left click, dedicated lanes, giveaway signs, all the good stuff. So everybody coming in has got... Yes, you don't need that down there anymore. So if we get this one. So 2 lanes coming in, 2 lanes coming in. Let's grab our normal asymmetrical road. Is that the 3-lane 2-way? No parking. Yeah, I want the no parking one right by there. Excellent. And then this one here. So 2 lanes in, 1 lane coming out, 2 lanes in, 2 lanes in, 2 lanes in. Yep. And that should keep this section moving. Let's keep an eye on that for a moment. Yeah, that does look much better. There's probably a couple of tweaks we can do which will help. So if we grab that node there, straighten the edges a bit and just bump that up to say 14, 12. I think 12 is probably okay. Let's do that on all of these. There we go, just to give them a little bit more time to get out. We don't have dedicated lanes on that one there. Let's fix that. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, they're all okay, and all the giveaway signs is okay. Obviously some sort of adjustment affected that, but that is definitely keeping it going. And now look, we've got these guys coming in here. Now what would be interesting to see is where these trucks are all going. So let's just click on there and use our toggle traffic routes view. So some are coming in, some are going there. Yeah, there's none going out of the city, which is good because that's what I don't want. Can I get that on there? Yeah, there we go. I don't want goods coming in here thinking it's a shorter space to get up to somewhere else. We've got other places for that. So that is good. It's just going to keep things busy here. Let's just say no lane switch in there. Pick your lane when you come in the node. This is all okay. Oh yeah, because this we didn't make this one way, did we? Oh, that's what we were going to do. That was the other thing. Complete this as one big one-way loop. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Otherwise, things are going to start getting in each other's way. So let's just change that actually all the way down to there. That's it. Why is there this little line there? If we do this and go into there. Oh, let's grab that. Okay, there we go, all sorted. And at the end, they get a direction each? No. Why not? You do now. There we go. That's good. So if they want to get in here, they've got to come through that roundabout. That's the only downside, but it will stop them getting in each other's way here, hopefully. Okay, things are looking better. Things are moving. One-way roads. Oh, gotta love them. And then stuff's coming down here. Let's have a look. This is all moving. This is all moving. Then we're back on the highway. Excellent. Oh, barges are coming and going as well, which is good. So this one is going to the West Haven Lagerhalle, which is over here. So goods will be coming out. So goods are now being sent around the city, which means we're going to be getting less trucks coming in and out, which is great. That is exactly what I want to see. Cool. Okay, well, let's leave that going for a minute. And then I want to check back on our metro. If you remember last episode, we added our metro T to Maple, 64 vehicles, and, oh my goodness me, look, 73,000 I saw it up to there. And our budget is up to 150% on here, which makes, let's go back over here, this one here, this one here. Here we go. Let's look at this line, which makes this one 500%. And what we were trying to do was to get some of our stops down low enough because there's so many people queuing. Look, by the time these trains get around here, this stop here. So where's this one? Yeah, over here. There's just so many people. So let's just see. They're still not spreading out. Look, all of these. I mean, they're moving. Just moving. And this one is still 700 odd. Wow. So that is the most, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure that is this one here. So I'm just wondering if there's something we can do to help those people to get around the city better, because having that many metros on one place is just absolutely nuts. Well, we've clicked on this stop. The commuter destinations mod has popped up, so we can see where they're all going. If we turn it this way, I think they're just all going to all of this island over here, whereas yeah, they're not really going anywhere there. What if we do outgoing demand and have a look over here? Yeah, nothing going on over there. Yeah, it is basically again just a connection from there to everybody over here. So what could we do? Yeah, one thing I am thinking of is looking at at, where are we? Completely lost where we are. Here we go. So looking at our, oh, it's renamed itself again. I've changed that to Tarantula Station so many times. I give up. Looking at Tarantula Station over here, we've got this line that comes up here. That's got no lines on it. It stopped there because that was going to be used for something else. I'm wondering whether to repurpose that and bring that over to this end of Entertainment Island, Alien Rock Park, whereas at the minute the other line that we've got goes from here, through our glass box station there that's got so many people on it, then across the water, then down all the way here. Whether bringing one in the other direction would help. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, how I can solve this. The other thing I could do, and it's been suggested on my Discord as well, is just to get assets with bigger capacity. I mean, but in my mind, holding 150 is actually quite a lot. It's a shame we can't do point-to-point sort of airplane stuff, you know, within the sort of local area. But, I mean, there's like 1,000 people waiting here now that all want to get over there. And we have trains. We have trains that go to and from there. But they just all want to take the metro. So yeah, let me know what you think. Any suggestions and we will implement them in the future. Okay, I've downloaded another metro that's going to give me a lot more space. I'm hoping this is going to work, because I tried it with a couple of mods and it wouldn't work. Let's go to this one here. Go to this one here. Yay! We've got the Ride Sydney Metro 5 car, which we're going to put on this line. Oh my goodness. All those people that were on those metros have all just disappeared. And this one holds 750 people instead of the normal, what do we normally have over here? Let's just pick one of these. Instead of 150. Wow. So we're going to barely need any. And the fact that we've just deleted a load of people, the poor people. I'm going to go down to like 20, and that is probably still overkill. Oh man, I can't believe all those people have gone. So where are these going to appear from? where are they? Where are the vehicles? Oh, they're appearing. Here we go. Look, they're appearing. Ah, yes. Excellent. Oh my goodness me. There's like 1,200 people waiting on this line. So yeah, hopefully 1,300 people. Look at those numbers going up. 1,400 people. And then a train appears and wipes out, well, it didn't wipe out half of them. It took half of them on their journey around my city. Oh, they're all appearing now. 20 is probably far too many. Let's get that down to like 14. Has to be an even number. Can't do odd numbers. Because what I want is, I'm thinking it's such a long line. We want them spread out. So that is good. I'm pleased with that. And any other lines, so this is the one we're on, any other lines that are just so overcrowded we can't keep up, like this one. Oh my goodness. Right, we're going to switch this one out. I'm sorry, people. And they're gone. And I'm going to halve that. And then that was going to work much better. Is that the one we just done? Yeah, 556. See, this is okay. They're keeping up. After that, I'll just leave them all alone. Nice. Well, that is one way to solve your metro problem. Excellent. Right, some time has passed by. We're up to 16 of those 750 capacity vehicles on this line, and that seems to just about keep on top of the stations that fill up. So it's this one here is the biggest one left at the moment, which is our main station. And then the other one that was filling up quite a lot is actually one of these down here. Maybe that one, the glass box one. Yeah, that's the two. So, you know, I think that's keeping up enough with those. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back into here. Yeah. So I'm not going to complain at that. This train's going to come past. Yeah, we're doing okay. We've got 16 on there. And then I added a few on that other line as well. What I was going to try was, if we come into our policies, we've got free public transport available in our city, and we were making a ton of money. I saw a lot of comments because I mentioned, I think in the last video, our bank balance suddenly shot up when I fixed the train problem that we had, and it was probably all that cargo sat on the trains. Although a lot of the trains were dummy traffic trains, which I have removed from this map. Just to show you, we'll get back to what I was about to say. I have the optimized outside connection mod, because the rail in this map is so for getting through the city, I've disabled dummy traffic trains, so we don't get any dummy trains coming in. Because if we go to the edge of the map, we've literally only got... where's the connections? We've got this train connection here. Yeah, this train connection here. Remember that we fixed a while ago. And then this train connection here. And that is it. The rest of the map, if we go around the outside, because it's all islands, there's no other connections. So what's happening is any dummy traffic that wants to, you know, the game says, hey, we want to pretend that there's all this traffic going to other cities. Instead of it coming in here, going round and coming out there, it tends to sort of wind its way through the city and do weird things all over the place and then head out the other side. So if you didn't want to use that mod, I suppose the other fix would be to have a train line come off of there, go underneath through the mountain, under the sea, and then connect over there again to my output, and that would probably solve that issue as well. But anyway, so that's what we've got. But yeah, back to our policies. We have got the free public transport policy. Oh, look at that, up to, what was that, 81,000. The city's doing so well. Mamma mia, that's good. And it was suggested to turn this off and to see what the difference would be money-wise. I'm interested in seeing what the difference is between how many people that we have. So if we sort of take this figure here, residents nearly 7,000 a week, tourists nearly 5,000 a week. We can save this picture here. I'm going to do a quick screenshot, there we go, of that. And then I'm going to turn off free public transport and run the city for, say, what's the time now? 2:10, maybe 20 minutes? Get it to 1/2 something like that. And see what the difference is money-wise. Oh, so let's just take a quick look at our budget. This one here, because we're not making any money at all. And it is pretty much impossible to make money on public transportation. Just full stop. That's about it, really. I'm going to take a screenshot of that as well. And then we'll compare at the end. So we've got all the individual figures here. If I spot anything particular, we'll go over those. But that's the figures all together. So let us turn this off. I don't know how, what, 2180. So any minute now we're going to have Star Trek transportation devices coming in. But until then, we'll continue using our public transportation and let us see what happens. So I'm going to quick save game as well, have a quick sip of tea, and I'll be back with you in 20 minutes. Right, it's been probably about half an hour. I've gone through and I've adjusted the amounts on all of my transport lines because the people are changing where they want to travel, what they want to do. So I've adjusted the amount of vehicles on absolutely everything just to try and balance things out a little bit more. And as we can see, our total profit before was minus 72, now it's minus 62, so that's an extra 10 grand saved a month. Yeah, sort of. The expenses have gone down quite a bit, couple of thousand on here, or just over 1,000 I think, and they've gone down a bit on this side. We don't really have much effect on, but this side they've gone down, which is good. The amount of people that are using the lines over this column here, so residents was 6,904, now 5,800, so over 1,000 residents are deciding not to travel. Now it's not free, but tourism's gone up 4,800 to 5,100, so that actually was high. It was 1,000 higher a minute ago, so that's fluctuating a little bit, but that is working much better. And the traffic is still 84%. You know, there's no backup anywhere. There's no, I mean, you know, the industry is always going to be a little bit red. Ignore the red buildings, that's to do with parking. But yeah, 85%. I am happy with that. So is it worth giving free public transport to everybody? Maybe if you're struggling with traffic, that could be a thing that you'd like to do. But if not, probably not worth it so much. My money's gone up as well. I mean, we're still making tons of money, even though it fluctuates because of the DLC. So, yeah, that was an interesting experiment. You stop jumping around like a flipping nutter. Okay, what if I go... Stop the jumping! Stop! Just... Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. And here we are in New Tealand. And today we're going to be helping our cargo to get around our city better because we have a pretty big and widespread city. We've got the bulk of it's down here, but we've also got, if we swing all the way around here, we've got another section over here, which is only going to get bigger. And there was a comment I saw, I can't remember who it's from, but we could do with adding some cargo hubs to our setup to try and lessen the amount of cargo that goes on our train lines and our roads around the city. So the options that we've got, so if we just take a look down here, we have the harbour, which is to bring people in, the cargo harbour, which is just literally boats to take your goods in and out and move stuff around. And then you've got the cargo hub. It's like a terminal, it's got trains in there, there's all sorts of stuff going on. So I'm thinking we could leave Fisherman's Island as it is and add like a big cargo hub along here somewhere. I'm sort of eyeing this spot here, but this is very busy anyway. Whether we could use this section over here. Would it fit on there? Can't connect to the routes. It will do, because what we can do is we can actually mess with the ship path. If we sort of go like that, and then we can pop that on there and it will connect. So if we did that, maybe let's just pop this on here. There we go. So that is right in the heart of this area. A nice protected little zone here. And we could just make this one way in and one way out. And then our train line could actually come from here. And, I mean, we've got this train line is literally right there. So I'm just sort of thinking what our connection is. So this one comes down here, goes over the top. I don't want to just sort of connect it from one direction. That scoots round there. So if something's coming from this direction, we could somehow connect it up as well. Not quite sure how we're going to do this, but let's us have a go. Let's keep that like that. So that's going to come out right across here. Well, that is just weird, isn't it? Let's just put that up. Nope, let's just put that in bridge. No, I want up. Cannot build on water. I don't want to build on water. There we go. Get me above the water. That is the lowest step. So if we came across at least to sort of here. Oh, man, will you stop jumping around like a flipping nutter? Okay, what if I go... Stop the jumping! Stop. Just... Okay, that's going to go there. I don't know what that's doing. Okay, let's just get all this the same height. So that one, that one, that one. I want all of that the same height as this. Good grief, that was tough, wasn't it? Okay, so that's going to come in like that and just hit this road. We can fix that because I'm going to take the move it mod. Let's move that one up a little bit to there. And then we're going to take that one and that one. And we're just going to lower that down just so we can get underneath here. And unfortunately, we're going to get this jagged sort of wall over here, but that's okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then what I'm going to do then is just smooth that out with this tool. So we're going to go from there to there. There we go. And then we're going to go from... Let's go one back from there to there. There we go. That smooths that out a bit. Excellent. So that comes across the top. I'm just going to move this out a bit. There we go. That's it. So that hits on there. Cool. Okay. Now, which way are the trains going? They're coming in on the right. This guy was not giving way, was he? Have we not got... I'm pretty sure I've done give way signs and stuff on all of these. Yeah, how the heck am I going to tell which one it is? Forget it. It's working. I'm not too bothered about that. So I want this to just connect along here somewhere. I mean, I could literally just plop that into there like that, which makes this look a little bit weird. And I'm wondering whether there's anything I can do to sort of help with this. I'll tell you what would probably help is if I lifted this node up just ever so slightly to start with. Maybe this one over here as well. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? And then if we take that and extend it a little bit, so now we get that sort of sweeping curve, which looks much better. So that is access from this side. I would like to give these guys and girls access as well. So I'm thinking we might just swing something around there. Could I just use this? So create curve mode. If we do that and then say, oh, we can't actually click to select first segment there. And I want that to go round to there. And then I want it to be the other end. So I could do that. That would like curve over the top. and connect to there. I mean, the fact that it's a very slow turn here is fine. Any train traffic in all reality through here would be pretty slow anyway. So that train's going to freak out while I do that. Excellent. So let's just grab this. So let's straighten those out. And if I give that a bit more room, why is that gone so freaky deaky and weird? That is not what I want. Can I? It hasn't really properly connected, has it? No, it hasn't. Okay, I did it myself, and that one looks like it works a lot better. So I'm going to grab this node, make it the same height as that. And I'm going to do it for the middle one as well. That one there to that one there. Yeah. And I think that's okay. And then let's just grab this node here. And just make that a little bit bigger and sweepier. And then we'll do the same on here. Yeah, that's fine. So you can get in both directions over the top of the road. That works fine. Excellent. So now we need to just do the road connection. So we are going to touch this so it's disconnected. That segment and that segment. We're then going to upgrade that to this road here. And I'm pretty sure I want to go that way. But we will see. Maybe we'll try that. That should be okay. And I think this will be okay down here. And then we'll just grab our asymmetric for there and there. And I'm going to just bring that back a little bit. There we go. People are already coming in here, which is great. Let's turn that around the right way. Excellent. And then we'll do dedicated turning lanes going in. Cool, 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 cool. And we've got one in and one out. So hopefully that's going to alleviate some of the pressure over here. But then what I also want to do is all the way over this side. Yeah, they will complain about power. Is fit something in here as well. So we've got the West, what is it called? The West Haven Lagerhalle. Never get that one right. I need a sip of tea after trying to pronounce that. And I definitely think that we could put something on here as well. Down here a little bit further. So let's grab that. These rocks taking their lives into their own hands. That's going to go there. I'm wondering actually, how much space do we need for this? Because what I don't want to do is interrupt this here. This one. Yeah, so you can't put that right there. That's going to get in the way of these. If it was down here, it would cross over. And in fact, I would actually prefer to have that this side and then this one down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move you. What did I click? I clicked something. I can't move you. Oh, darn it. Okay, let's get that on empty. There we go. It's empty. Let us shiftify that all the way down. I'll tell you what, I'm going to delete some of this first so we can get some space. Put that all the way down to the end. And then we'll just hook all this up again. There we go. And then over on this side, we will put... Yeah, so we're going to run out of space here. Let's just maybe do that. And then let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, something like that will be okay. Not quite sure what the train line situation is down here. We've got this train line here. So we could run another line off of there that could come across the top and connect. As for the other side... Could I swing it round and connect over there? Yeah, we'll be able to do something. That is fine. These are a different width, aren't they? So I'm going to just use the Move It mod to get these lined up together. I want that the same height as that. Yeah, and let's do the same thing we did before. Yeah, I think that'll be okay, because they can come in this way for here, and then they've got to go out this way, because I've made this one way. So we could upgrade all of these roads, but that's fine. In fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to unlock that as well. Stop flooding. You're not allowed to flood. There we go. That's fine. And that should be okay. Let's give these lovely people their water pipes. Excellent. Electricity. All good. Right. So let's get the rail line set up over here. This is going to need a bit of jiggery pokery, a little bit of monkeying around. So if we could sort of bring it through here somehow. and over the top of this road. So let's go up. Hopefully that's like the same height. Yeah, that's okay. We can mess with the heights and things in a bit, and then that can come down and connect to there. Is that not going to do it? Will you curve? It's supposed to be curving. There we go. I want that to come down here. There we go, like that. Oh man, that is very, very low. Let us fix that. So I want that the same height as that. And then what I'm going to do actually is use the slopey tool. We're going to go slopey from there to... Can't be reached. Okay, better select these on the way. No. That one there to here. Yeah, that's okay. That's better. And then we can do this. Please don't complain. What the heck? What the... It's just like totally destroyed that. And that train is like... No, oh my goodness, it's like disappeared. Oh no, what have I done? The game is like frozen. And I can't interact with anything. Oh, man. Okay, I think I've got everything working now. I've reloaded the save. Oh, that is really not a good line up there. Let's get this a little bit straighter. There we go. That's better. I'm just trying to connect going in the other direction as well. I can always come back and do a little bit of work on these. Let's go up. If I turn off anarchy, it's going to completely ruin everything. Yeah, okay. Well, we shall leave anarchy on then. And then if we go, I don't want that to bend. Go straight into there like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. We can do a little bit of tidying up, which is the reason why we all love the mods. Because you can just chuck things in and then tidy it up afterwards with no problem at all. Let's put that on. That one there, yeah, happy for that to go down. I've just got this little dip here by the road. Just wondering whether we can move that road over a bit, make it look a bit less. Okay, let's turn that off. So if we go over a touch and over a touch, we can then sort of bring that in a bit like that. And that's less of a problem there, isn't it? I think that's okay. And then we'll just line this up. So this one here, I want to go from there to there. Nice. And then I want to go from there to here. Yeah, that's okay. And then that joins up over here. Excellent. I'm going to quick save and have a sip of tea so I don't have to do that again. And here I want to try what I was trying to do before. And hopefully it'll work this time. Oh, I only had to click on it and it's fine. Just to spread that back a tiny, tiny bit. Yep, that's okay. So that winds around there, connects to there. Yep. And then coming in the other direction, I am going to make that a little bit bigger. So we've got the 3 different ways to go. So that swoops around there. That comes up here. And then we'll just extend this one just a touch. I think that's okay, and that's all at the right height, apart from this one here, which needs to be the same height as that one there. In fact, I'm going to slope that. I'm going to slope it. So we're going to go from that node there to there. That's better. That's better. That comes in nicely. Okay, so that's that one set up. I've put in the electric cable again as well. So I'm thinking where else? We've got one for this end. We are going to have one down here at some point. At the moment, we've only got, yeah, sort of this sort of access. So ferry access, bus access, train access. But I definitely think one in there. But we'll leave that for now as that's not open yet. We don't really have any sort of industry type front along here. So I don't want to suddenly stick that down right amongst my lovingly created waterfront area. We do have one on here already. Whoa, the lag. I know what's going on here. Does anybody else ever have this? Let me just come out of this view and show you what this is. If we go into the boat view, it's that piece there. Look, you can see those two with the arrows that have lit up like that on our one-way pieces. It just happens every now and again, and I don't know why. It is really strange. As long as I keep those out of view, they'll be fine. let's just stop that from emptying. There we go. So along here we're covered because we've got this one over here that we've just set up. There it is. Looking at the wrong thing. So that one's okay. So I'm wondering also here, what is going on with all of these guys and girls turning around? So I have thought for a while this road connection is underutilized because we've got everything over here all coming through over here, all coming down here and coming out of this junction. We've got this little road junction right here. I'm going to take that off and I want to see if we can get from sort of here to over there. What's going to be the best way to do it? If we just go with a small industry road anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in with anarchy on and then we can monkey with it afterwards. And then come in like that. And then if we lift... Yeah, if we lift that up and that up, that is going to be a real big slope there. That is not going to work, is it? Okay, maybe let's just change that. Instead of going across like that, we'll come across to here like this. Oh, get it right on the edge, and then we'll curve it around. What are they clearing up? Are they clearing up water, are they? And then come down like that. Oh, it's because this road's lower, isn't it? Or if we run it along here and come over the top onto this... Is that too steep? Is that high enough for a train to come underneath? We need a train to test. Any trains around? I think that does need to go a little bit higher. Like that. And then this one here could move over. Get it as close as possible to there to get that nice and slopey. And this one here, I don't think that's too bad, is it? Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. I think we got the wires going through the bridge. Darn it. I think that is about what we're going to do. That'll be fine. And then we're going to go down the other side and then connect those two up. Yeah, I think that's okay. Little bridge over the top. Curves around. So now everybody down here, oh my goodness, all the traffic, which I think is just being, there's like no water here, but they still say they're pumping water. Maybe there's more water than we think, but it should be okay. Yeah, well, once it's gone anyway, that'll be fine, and that'll keep all of this moving, which is good. That's not getting blocked up. This will give more access here. Yeah, excellent. That's good. And then at the end here, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to add in this one here. So 1, 3, we'll do that there and that there. The only one we haven't got that is coming down here. Can I use that one? Ooh, blimey. That is not good. That is not what I expected. Why has it done that? Oh, I know what I can do. If I do this and then go slope. Hey, it all just looks freaky and weird. Oh, that's the wrong one anyway. I didn't want to use that one. I wanted to use this one. And that way round. And then what we might just do is just change this to normal road then. So it all looks the same. We will get there in the end. Like that, and then it can change down the other end. What is going on with that little bit of... Do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to grab that node. And it's all sorted. Excellent. And then we've got lanes coming in, lanes going out, lanes all over the place. We've got traffic lights, which I don't really want. I've got to be honest. I want you to give way, and you to give way, and you to give way. And I think that should work out okay. Yeah, I think that's good. So then the other place we could pop one of these. I mean, we've got our no problem at all main island area. But again, this is all sort of passenger at the front. It's all commercial. I don't really want to put one along here. We could pop one around this side. We've got a lot of industry going on here. Oh, and we've got one of those funny little road things. Oh, underwater things that are making it herky-jerky. Right, quick reload, and it's going okay again. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere on this stretch here, or even over here. What have we got going on here? It's been so long. Oh yeah, the fiberglass plants that we've got over here. So this sort of area could easily be transformed into some sort of cargo hub, and that would help. I would say it would help most of this island down here to get any cargo that it wants, and also no problem at all. It will be a good connection for both of them. Let's just make sure there is a ship connection over here, and we wouldn't need to train one either, would we? You just go with a standard cargo harbour. If I do Anarchy, that would go over the top of that, so that would be fine. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. We do have a train line that comes through here, but I don't really want to start putting cargo on that. So let's just see what we could do with this little stretch along the back here. I am thinking... What am I thinking? We can do a little bit of land transformation. So let's grab our terrain tool. Let's make that a little bit bigger. I want to take... Not that big. I want to take the height here and just sort of push this back. Just push this back a touch. There we go. So the trees are actually the end of the line there. And then I want to take this out to almost be this straight all the way down. Yeah, something like that. And then if we can add along the top here a key wall. And I think we are going to go for the standard one for now. We could always upgrade that later. And I'm thinking all the way along the back here, like this, and then all the way down here. I want that to be straight. There we go, thank you. All the way down there. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then what I'm going to do is use the Move It mod with nodes and try and grab just those nodes and nothing else. I think that's okay. And we're going to set those all to the same height. This one at the end here. That just drops them down a little bit. And I think that's okay. We might even just move that out a tiny bit. I still got it selected. No. Okay, we'll do that again then. Let's shiftify that way. Just grab those. And I'm just going to go one click down. Yeah, one click down like that. I think that's fine. Excellent. Right, let's just get rid of some of the bumpy land that we've got there and there. We'll just flatten that bit out, and then I'm not quite sure what we'll do at the end there. We could just sort of cover that up with some stuff. Nobody minds a bit of stuff at the end. Let's put Anarchy on. Pop and Tree Anarchy as well. You're going to give us a hand there. Pop and Tree Anarchy's off. Pop and Tree Anarchy's on. Thank you very much. Just a bit of stuff like that. And then just a little bit of stuff like that. We can always add a stone or something on. A stone or two, a rock or two. That will do for now. So then we're going to take our cargo harbour. Yeah, that is right on top of this. So let's just pause this a sec. Now, what we might end up having a problem with here is we know with our cargo, whatever these are called, barges, that if it's not the quickest route, they won't take it. Actually, I think just moving this out a little bit, because these are going from island to island, I think these are going to be okay. So that is going to go almost at the end, like that. And then we want to just get our ferry pathway going between these. But just sort of out the way. And yeah, see, that can go over the top. It's no problem. And that can connect to there. And that one still goes over to there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. How's that looking? And that can move down a bit. We can get the game running. Is that going to go down? Let's try that again. We'll go this way. Really want that to be flat. Flatter. And then again, we can have a way in and a way out. I don't want it coming through here. I want it to be a separate road. So 2U road, we're going to use our industrial ones. And I'm thinking just literally something like this. I'm hoping it's not going to be too busy. Do I want to put it into that junction there? Or do we want to go down? Yeah, it would seem silly not to put it into that junction there, even though I don't think that is going to be the best place. But we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. And then again, let's unlock this road. We don't have to unlock this road and change it, but there we go. It just seems a bit silly not to. Renowned, thank you kindly. There we go. So that can come through, go out, and then all we need to do then is our dedicated lanes there for the people coming in. And then coming out, do I really want them to go straight over? What are the... So they've got a roundabout there. And that's like a housing estate. So yeah, I really don't want these going straight over to over that side. And we are going to put give way on that one. And then we'll see how that goes. Let's add some water in down here for these lovely fine folk. Excellent, excellent, and excellent. And power should be fine. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, so that is going to really help with the cargo around our city, I'm sure. So these cargo hubs, they're working really, really well. It's taken a lot of traffic off the roads, and you can see the cargo barges are doing fantastic as well. Let's just sweep over here. Woo, all the way around the other side. Check out this one. This is getting regular deliveries as well. We see the trucks. There's probably one coming on the horizon. There we go. That one's just leaving. Okay, thanks very much. And then I've just done a little bit of work over here on our Fisherman's Island, which I think looks good. I put a lot of concrete everywhere because in my mind, something like this would be covered in concrete. We might just put a few weeds and stuff around the place soon, but I'm thinking that is looking pretty good. We've got some parking, we've got some fences. I put some more storage containers around because there's nothing better than storing all of these fish in a container. No, of course, it's the goods that are being stored in the container. Honest, just don't buy any fish from New Tealand. And then over here, we've just put in some offices, just because I always think some offices in an industrial area like this just add a little something to it, and some green just around as well, make it look nice. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? So, be sure to subscribe before you leave. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in the city of New Tealand, and we are expanding into a brand new area. I'm thinking we're going to start off by setting up as much of the transit as possible, the road connections. Look at that grass appearing and disappearing. It's like growing instantly and then it's gone again. The road connections, the rail connections, yeah, there's all sorts of connections that we need to do, and then we can start deciding what we want to add in here. So this barge is heading over here. I'll just show you where we are. This is New Tealand. Oh yes, you've seen it before. But over here is one of the areas that we were going to expand into, and a few episodes ago we put this down here. So we've got this bypass train station, which isn't being used as a bypass, it's just being put here because it looks nice. We've got some taxi stands, bit of parking. We've got a ferry bus terminal to help get around in the area. We've got a helicopter here, so we may get some helicopters going, and we've got train access. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I am sort of thinking about, so if we look at this area overall here, so our train lines, I think this is going to be made a one-way loop like that, and then it's just going to connect to this line that goes through here somewhere, because we've got a station over on this side, and then we've got stations over this side as well. In fact, let me do that first while I think of it. There we go. I think that's all okay. Then that can connect together up to the line there. We've got this road down here as well with this teeny tiny roundabout on there, which I think we're going to have to just have a little bit of work on this, because I think this area here is going to get super busy. I mean, this, you know, that is a similar size Tranquility Point. In fact, if anything, this is slightly bigger. And how many people do we have in here? 8,500, and that's with a massive roundabout in the middle. So I reckon we're probably going to get up to 10,000 over here, which is fine, you know. But yeah, this, let's have a look at this. So what have we got coming down the highway? So it's 2 lanes coming all the way down the highway. So rather than mess with that and go 2 lanes minus 1 lane down to 1 lane, it'll start looking a bit wonky. What am I looking for? Highway. We're going to go for the 3-lane, yeah, highway there. And we're going to add that there and there. So you've got a dedicated lane now for coming off. And then when you come on, you've got a dedicated lane for coming on. And then you can merge. And we'll do the same over there and over there. And there's enough room to fit those in. Excellent. Let's make sure that this is all set up so it's going to work okay. So they're going to get a lane each when they come out, and the same over there. And then let's have a look. The rest of this, so that's fine there, that's fine there. Yeah, this is going to be upgraded. Is there like a junction the other side? There is. Not going to worry too much about that. This is going to be upgraded at least. I mean, if we leave the 1 lane coming in, then this roundabout at least needs to be 2 lanes. And I think I'm not going to delete anything by accident if we do that. No, that's okay. Then 1 lane on, 1 lane off. Yeah, that'll do. And then we'll do Control Shift, left click. There we go. So we've got dedicated lanes for coming off. Yeah, giveaway signs, all the good stuff. There's like 2 lanes coming off right next to each other there. Huh. I mean, if that gets too busy, I could always move that one back to down here. We'll leave it for now. That'll do. Okay, and then I might just, as we're here, set up the lines on here just to make that look a bit nicer. Yeah, so I'm going to add those in like that, and then I'm just going to do a little bit of work here. So I'm just going to move some of these things. If we use the Move It mod, take that and that. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. We are going to use the node controller. Is that the one I want? And I want to sort of line these up a little bit better. So, yeah, where these 2 lanes carry on down, they're going to be the same 2 lanes for here, carry on down, and then this one from the right merges in. So I want to line these up. I can never remember which way around to do this. I think it is click that one and then hold shift. No, it's the wrong way around. Okay, hold shift and then click that one and it should budge that over. Excellent. So now these 2 lanes go straight down and this one merges in. That's how it should be. So then we can do the same on here. So I want these 2 lanes to go straight down. So let's grab that node. We're going to hold shift and say line up with that. And that does line up not too bad. And then this one sort of goes out. And then what we can do as well is with this one again. Yeah, there we go. So we'll line that up and we're going to just make that nice and long. So you've got a nice long lane coming off over there. So 22, I think that's okay. We'll do the same for over there. 2022. And how does that look? It's a little bit close there, aren't they? Because they're doing that weird overlapping thing. I'm just thinking I might need to use the move it mod just to shift that up 1. And that down 1 just a little bit. Something like that. I think that's okay, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. So we're getting a nice long lane coming off there and then going up on the highway, and then that will merge us in there. Excellent. And then we do this little bit here as well. Whoa, what's going on here? I'm just doing this and we got these guys. Where the heck are you going? Who are you? Taylor Finch, visiting HMP guilty. What, seriously? I think you're actually going to prison. What are these guys doing? Let's just have a quick look out of there. Where are they going? They're just going to like run across the road. Oh my goodness me. Yep, I think that's what they're doing. They're just running all the way over in a nice straight line to HMP guilty in prison. I would follow them, but they're going so slow. Look. Forget it. Forget it. Okay, so we've set these 2 up, and I just need to change the direction of the chevrons on this one. So we go into here and go to fillers. That's that one there. Invert. Excellent. As the traffic's coming down this way, the pointy bit goes towards them. That looks much better. Excellent. So I'm going to copy what I've done there and add that to the other side as well. So here we go. This is before and this is after. Excellent. That is looking fine. Very good. I'm just wondering whether we could just add a little bit of sand in here, just down the middle here. There we go. Just along here. I think that just adds a little bit of extra realism. There we go. Just up to that part. Yeah, all of this through the middle. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Excellent. Right, so now this road coming off here is certainly going to have to be upgraded. And I'm just wondering what to do here. So we could do... let's just have a look at the area. I mean, at some point this might connect over here. Actually, no, I think we're going to keep them as 2 separate areas. Whether we want another road to come off of here, the fact that we've got those 2 that go up there, I think we might just do that. And make this roundabout's going to get some heavy use. I'm worried that that's going to cause a problem if I do that. Nope, absolutely fine. Good, good, good. So that could head that way. This one could head this way. And then could we have another one coming out of here? Oh, man, we are overstressing this roundabout. Let's add... not node controller, this one. Let's add another node in there. No, the other ones are too close. I can't delete that node because that's where it connects. Okay, we'll have to just go with the flow and maybe come off of there and head out in this direction as well. And I'm thinking actually now I've done those roads, they're going to actually be 4-lane roads. We don't have a 4-lane road with trees, do we? No, so we're going to go like this. Up to the last segment. And the same for this one. And then this bit at the end is... might as well take the trees out and then we'll go like that. There we go. So at least got 2 lanes going into the roundabout. Cool. Okay, let's just set this up correctly again. There we go. Get rid of any lines that shouldn't be on there. Nope, we're fine. So let's see where our connection's going to come through here. Again, we're probably... I'm going to stick with the tree-lined road. And I want this to be in the middle, which I'm assuming is going to be about there. We're going to have this one. Let's make that a bit longer, coming into there. So you can go either way. And then I'm also going to upgrade this one and that one. So now you've got dedicated lanes coming in, going out, or you can just carry on and go straight on. Excellent. And then we go back to our normal tree line road, this one here, and that one is going to connect up to here. Yeah, something like that. And I'm thinking actually now that I've done that, this is going to have to be a 4-lane road just because it's such a busy main road through here. So we're going to go right up to the end and then we're going to actually change it for that one without the trees. There we go. This one at the end here, like that. No, actually, you could just be exactly the same piece of road, can't it? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Excellent, excellent. And actually, that one could as well. There we go. Sorted, sorted, sorted. This is going to put traffic lights in. So let us remove those. Do I want giveaway signs just like that? Would that be okay? I think it probably will. We'll just see how that goes. It's going to be a lot of traffic. It may be, now that I'm looking at it, that we make this all one way. I'm going to make this all one way. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. So now the roads and the trains all go in one direction around there. Excellent. That's good. Right. So let's see, where can we hook up our train lines across here next? So I'm trying to sort of see if we can integrate this train line somehow in here. If I went up to there, don't worry, I'm going to delete all this bit down here like that. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, everybody. Zip, all the way down to there. Excellent. And then connect these two up to there, and then that could come straight up this way. I'm just deliberately drawing it over the top of the road just to get a rough idea of what's going on. And then when it gets up to here, it could split to go in both directions. I think that would be okay. So if we bring that up to, say, here, let's just see if we can get over the top. As usual, I don't want to be using tunnels. I want to see what's going on. So if we do that... Actually, if we do that over there, and then it can split from there, can't it? And this one can join here. And then this one can join. It's going to have to go, I think, over the top. Rather than merge on top of the bridge, that would make more sense to me. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm trying to place it and get it even with the other one, and it's like jumping around all over the place. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll just use the Move It mod to get this the same height as the other one. Yep. There we go. That's fine. We'll get this the same height as... Oh, let's try it again. That one the same height as that. That's the same height there. That's fine. And then ideally, I want this to be the same height as that, but then we can have it sloping. Yeah, do you know what? Actually, this is going to end up being the same height as this anyway, isn't it? So let's do that. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. So let's do all of these along here. There we go. All the same height as that one there. And then we can just connect these up. Go, and then we'll just do a bit of this on here. So we'll set those ends as straight, just expand that 20, maybe a little bit less. I'm just trying to get rid of that little weirdness in there. There we go. So 22. Yeah, that works okay. Let's come down the end here, see what we can do on this one. This one's actually going into a bridge, so 22 works on there as well. Very good. And then the connection here. Yep. Ooh, let's straighten those out. Oh, we're going to get something funny happening here, aren't we? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to delete these before I break the game like I did last time, and we'll try that again. Yeah, I think that's looking okay. That's good. And I would imagine that this part here would actually be on the ground. I don't think they would have that up in the air. With it being a more complicated junction. Oh, do I need to just shift this again? Come on, turn that off. Let me shift that over just a bit. There we go. I I think that's okay. Let me just make that ever so slightly bigger. There we go. It's all working now. Excellent. Then we can smooth off this land. Let's just bring this out here. Just to feather this down a little bit. Okay, excellent. That looks good to me. I might even bring this one up here as well. Let's grab that. I feel like the bridge should finish there and then it goes down. That makes more sense to me. There we go. Smooth this bit out there. All good. Oh, no, hang on a sec. No, this needs to be a bridge, doesn't it? We need to connect this up down here. Ah, yes. Let's just try that again then. So we take this part here. I say bridge, I mean a raised piece. And then we're going to just upgrade all of these to a raised piece. This is going to come through whatever building we've got through here. And then we'll just raise the height on those. Let's select nodes. All of those nodes. Apart from that one. Control H, the same height as that. Yeah, that's perfectly good. And then these two here now need to connect on to this one. I've just realised as well, these could be one way that was coming in. No, that's fine how it is. There's going to be a sort of crossover point at some place, isn't there? But yeah, it'll be fine. So I'm just wondering whether we could just use one of our mods to get these connected up evenly. So let's take a look at Network Multi-Tool. Let's just zoom in a bit here. We're going to use this one, the Create Connection mode. So if I select that segment and this segment, and it will freak out and do the wrong thing. Then we select this end piece, and there we go. It's nicely curved that in. So that's 50 and 50. Do you know what? I think I would just leave that like it is. But then I want to do the same over here, from here to here. Excellent. Change the end piece. And that is 50 to 50 as well. So we've got all this bang in the center. We'll worry about the tracks going in the wrong way in a minute. Oh, man. Oh, am I going to just completely destroy this and have it disappear into the ground like we had last time? Let's stretch this out. It's really not liking it. No, doesn't like that at all. Darn it. I'm just wondering, actually, while I'm thinking it, let us quickly change these to go in the right direction. And that might, so these have got to come in. That might fix it. And then these have got to go out. So that's going out, that's going out, that's going out. Or, if I delete this one, because they both connect there okay, don't they? So then if I go from there to there, no. Alright, might just need a little bit of manoeuvring with the Move It mod. So if we grab this piece here, and do that, and do that. That's all connected. Yeah, and then we could maybe just straighten those up, and hopefully they'll end up still being equal. Oh, darn it, I thought I had that on. I think that's okay. That's like that, that's like that. How does that look? I mean, that looks pretty even to me, doesn't it? We've just got the height to worry about, but that's okay. We can fix that. There we go, very good. Let's just remove some of these trees. They're a little bit too close. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That comes in, that sweeps around, that goes back out again. May just adjust this height over here. That one can be the same height as that, which is the same height as everything else going out. And that one can be the same height as that. Excellent. Then we've got this main road that then cuts through over there. It could also have a connection coming up over to this one. I might accidentally raise that. Let's pop that back down again. There we go. All right, I think we're getting somewhere. So I like this because it's nice and organised here, but then our road network is going to be a bit wiggledy-piggledy. Yes, definitely. Okay, right, let's take this one here and see if we can get this to come out of here. So let's put that back to normal. So if we go like that, and then that could meet up with this road, couldn't it? Yep, like that, which will be good. And then we could also have another one off of here, connect up with that. Right, let's continue down here. I'm not sold on this road layout up there. I'm probably going to change that at some point, but I think I'm just going to concentrate on this area here for now. So when you come into what is currently known as Birdsong Transit Hub, We want some things to visit, and I want this to look really nice down the middle. It's going to have some buildings, but I'm thinking some sort of park. But up here, I would like to add a couple of items. So we've got here the locomotive halls, which would fit in here absolutely perfectly. What about sideways? No, let's do it this way. There we go. So you can come and visit some old trains and things down here. I think that just fits in there nicely. That is a nice asset. Attract some people over to this area. And then something for the Kiddlywinkies over here. I was thinking we've got a few things. We've got the traffic park, which could go right up against the edge there. There we go. Look at that. They can practice driving their cars, learning all about Hugo There before they're allowed out driving in the city at large. Excellent. And then I'd also like to just move this helicopter stop. I'm thinking what we're going to do with that. Let's have a look around here. I was thinking maybe somewhere in the middle here, but for now, let's just grab, what have we got here? 2U roads. I'm going to sort of stick with the 2U road theme in the middle here. Let's bring that all the way down to there. And this one down to here. We'll connect those up. I think our helicopter stop is going to go this end. So it's going to be nice and noisy down here. I think that is in the middle. Excellent. And then this place here, we're going to put the disaster memorial. And I'm pretty sure we can line that up. Let's do it this way. Smack bang in the center. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's got to go like that, but the road doesn't seem... I want to line it up with the road, which is coming in there. So as we come down this road here, that greets us. Excellent. And then we're going to build up a lovely park around the back. Now, I'd like to make use of these flowery passages again that we've got here by Vilgard, because they're fantastic and you can mix and match these together to make something look really nice. And I'd like that to run down the middle. To be able to do that, we're going to need a park area. So let me just paint that in. There we go. Excellent. And then alongside here, I think we're going to have our park entrances. So let's come down to here. What's the small Parkside gate? So this is the small main gate. So we have that one there and that one there. Excellent. So they can come in and out that end. And then I'm also thinking the same down here. Whoop. Thank you very much. Same down here. And then we might as well pop one halfway down as well, which will be there as good as any. That one's going to be there. Excellent. So then if we've got some park paths in here, we can then build against those. Let's just... Oh, that isn't straight down there. Okay, let's just do that. And let's just do that. Okay, and then we can put these items, should then just go in the middle quite happily. And there's all sorts of nice ones here, some corner ones. So let me just... I'm probably going to do what I've done before, place all these out, and then we can pick and mix which ones we want. So I'm barely finished adding details to this, and there's so many people coming in to visit already. I didn't realise I'd had anything set up here to allow people to come in, but I think this is set up to allow intercity trains. So let's just take a look at that. Yeah, so people are coming in via the intercity trains to check this out. And yeah, I've sort of mixed and matched a few little buildings here. So we've got the restrooms, the info booths, and the restaurants from the 3 different park types. I've also decided, oh, it's auto save by the look of it, quick sip of tea. And I've also decided to put the organic and local produce, low density commercial buildings along here. We're getting quite a few different sorts, which I think is good. You know, people come here to queue up and shop and enjoy the park that we've got as well, which is great. We've got this for people to visit up here if they wish to. So this place has suddenly become a destination as well. And then for the kiddies centre, we've got the traffic park over here. We've got the skating thing, skating park. And then we've got this here from the amusement park. So the souvenir store and a building from the zoo as well. And I just think they look great. I am loving the way that this place has turned out. I was having one of those days, you know, where I was thinking, I don't know what to build, I don't know what it's going to turn out like, and I just started placing things, and it's come out like this, and I'm really, really pleased. Of course, we've got to get our trains hooked up, we've got to get our ferries hooked up. The helicopter thing I took out, we've got so many trees and parks and people walking around in close proximity, it just didn't seem like it was a safe thing to have in here. We could put some things on the side. I think we need to move these up a little bit because people are supposed to be able to walk down there, although I'm just assuming they're only going to walk on the top one if they could get onto them. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, and here we are in the city of New Tealand. And today we are expanding, connecting and growing our lovely city. So if you remember in the last episode, we built this over here. Our lovely, what would you call this? Entertainment sort of point sticking out on the land. We've got trains, we've got ferries, we've got all sorts of things going on here. And this beautiful park down here as well. And we need more people because all the lovely shops that we've got set up down the side here are crying out for people. Let's just take a look. They were crying out for people. For some reason, it's all been reset. That is really, really weird. But anyway, we do need more people down here. That is odd. Every single one of these was crying out for people. There must have been a sudden influx of people looking for work. Aha! Not enough workers. Thank you for not proving me a liar. Yes. So anyway, it's also the case if we come over here. Look, a lot of these businesses have all shut down, all for the same reason. Not enough workers. Why did you get abandoned? Not enough workers. And if we look at our area here, the nearest people we've got is over here on Primrose Tea Hills and the popular district. Now, I believe it was off camera. In a previous episode, I set up the policy here for schools out. So a lot of these are literally for working over education. Yes, that's right. So they have gone to work, but we just need more people. So we've got Maple Heights. I've put in a district around here. And also we can connect over to here. And I was thinking of going for a couple of different themes for these areas. So this little area over here has become more of an industrial hub. If we have a look at what we've got going on over here. So I was thinking of the people living over in this area. And we don't have a district in here yet, so let me pop one in. There we go. The Hickory District. I mean, let me know of some names. We've got the Hickory District, Maple Heights, and then we still need a name for this. The episode... Oh, look, there we go. Look, it's all caught up. They're all complaining about a lack of people. I knew it. So we need a name for this. The episode with this build in has not been released yet on my timeline. So if you've got any name suggestions for these 3 areas, let me know. But what we're going to do over here is go into our themes, enable theme management, and I'm going to make this one the University City theme. So if we go into our theme manager mod and we go down to here, and we can change this drop down box to see what is included, and we've got all of these college style buildings, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and there we go, we've got some other bigger ones, and we've also got commercial buildings as well, all sorts of different shops and things. So it's all going to be pretty low density, but I think that will fit in really well over here. So we're going to change this one, Hickory District, to University City. And then over here in Maple Heights, to add a little difference to this, let's go in. So international is the theme. We've got the main theme for the city. I would like to go for European Suburbia. So I've got European, which includes the block houses, which I don't want to have in here, but the European Suburbia, again, low density, but we've got lots of level 1, 2, 3 and 4 European buildings of different sizes. Do we have any commercial? Unfortunately, we do not have any commercial in there. That is slightly annoying. So we might need to add another theme in here as well to make sure we get commercial buildings. So let's create a new theme. We're going to go for... spelt correctly, of course, European 2.0 and create. There we go. So what I was hoping was is it would automatically bring some stuff over or give me the option of copying from one of the other themes. I don't think you can do that, but European Suburbia, these have EULD in a lot of the names down here and allotment house, so it should be easy to add those in. So we turn this to include all and we do EU and LD, and here we go. Right, so we can now select all of these. So I think we click all. Yes, there we go, and it's going to include all of those. Excellent. So if we take away EULD, there we go, and there's our allotment houses actually, so there's not too many of those, so I am going to select those. So now that is an exact copy, if we put included, of European Suburbia, although it does seem to have an extra allotment house here, which is really weird. So I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put that back to all, and I will put allotment in there, and there is the missing one. Excellent. Right, so now we need to find some commercial houses that can go into this list as well. So along the top here, if we click none, so that unselects or deselects all of the different types of buildings we can have, and then along here we have low density commercial, which is really just what I want to keep it at. I don't want to have any high density commercial in there, and we can actually go through here and select some of these to add to our pack. Now these brick ones that come from the University City one, I think would be quite good, and these ATMs as well. So I'm going to just go through and select any of these that I think could go in, and that will give us a nice crossover from one area to the other. The houses might be different, but the shops are going to be very similar. There we go. So that should be it. We should have a nice selection. Got allotment houses, some EU buildings, and if we scroll all the way down here, here we go. We'll come up to our commercial stuff as well. So that is the one. There we go. Excellent. We're going to use over here. So let's just check Maple Heights, European 2.0. Fantastic. So let's start over here in Maple Heights first of all. And I just randomly put these roads down. And you know what? I'm going to keep them because I think that's going to add a little bit of extra randomness to the area. This roundabout I would like to upgrade to a, let's come into this one here, 3-lane no parking road. Can we get that in? Ooh, without messing anything up, without losing anything. I think we're going to be okay. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll make sure that that is set up correctly. So if we come into here, we'll choose our priority signs, Control, Shift, left click. There we go. Now we'll get dedicated lanes for going off, give way for people coming on, and no changing in between. No lane changing in between the nodes, but I think that's all okay. So that's fine. Excellent. So I always want one more lane on the roundabout than the lanes coming in on our main roads. And these are 4-lane roads going in each direction. And to be honest, that could be upgraded to 4-lane as well. And so can that. So we've got 2 lanes in, 2 lanes out. And this one down here as well. Excellent. Just making sure, yeah, nobody's scooching around there. That's good. So let's maybe build over here. So this road is going to end up coming down here. So let's grab this one and we're going to bring that along to the edge here. And then does this have a bridge equivalent? Let's have a look. Not really. So maybe if we go up to there and then down to over here. Yeah, there we go. That looks okay, doesn't it? Over the top there. We seem to have got another extra pillar in here. Yeah, let me just maneuver this around a bit. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks okay. And then we can continue this road all the way through here. And this is going to hit this area. And it's just literally going to come straight in like that. There we go. So now we've got a connection for whoever lives down here to get into our industry area or to come over here and to get into our nice little entertainment area over there. Let's just check this road here. Okay, so we're going to change these endpoints here. There we go. To be like that. We're going to do control left click, dedicated lanes for everybody, and then we're going to put giveaway signs on the ends there. Excellent. So everyone can get in and out. No problem at all. Right, so back over here. Let's maybe take this section on this side first. And I think we're just going to go for some nice, let's have a look, nice tree-lined roads, something like this. And we could just grid this thing out and be done with it. But I'm just wondering whether we could add some interesting shapes in here to make living here interesting. Yeah, you know, that's what that word means. So if we go out, say, like that. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. I've gone for these sort of octagonal, sort of loopy things in here and some gridded stuff as well, but it's certainly not a totally gridded area, particularly with this sweeping road and the railway line coming through. Yeah, I think it adds a little bit of interest, and I'd like to put some special buildings in here as well, some unique buildings. First of all, we are going to place in here the tax office. We haven't used that one yet, and that has got a lovely little entertainment value around it. I'm just thinking where would get the best use. So either or would be fine, so we're going to pop that one here, and then we're going to use the move it mod without that on to pop that in the middle, and then we're also going to remove those trees from there as well. That would make more sense. There we go. Excellent. And then while I was going through here, I found this, the statue of Colossus. And to me, that just seems the perfect item to put on the end here. Unfortunately, we have our cargo barges going through here. Well, that can easily and quickly be solved. Let's jump into here. That's the one-way ferry path. The ferry pathway. There we go. Let's turn that on. And let's just redraw this ever so slightly after we've popped this in. Let's turn that off so we can really get a good view of what is the central point. Hey, there we go. That fits on there perfectly. I might just slightly change the way we've got this in here. So let's use some of our mods. I want to add in a node. Oh, there is literally a node right there. Okay, we're going to use that node then. Let's grab that. There it is. I want to bring that right up to here. Where's the next nearest node on this side? Is that the one? Yeah, I'm going to bring that right up to there. And then this little section in the middle here. Let's grab one of these. There we go. Excellent. I want this just to be a normal flat one, fenceless. And there we go. So upgrade that piece in there. Aha, there we go. And that fits much, much better. We just need to move this node over here again. Just a spot. That looks like that's been built around there deliberately. Excellent. Then we're just going to lower this down. So let's grab that. I want to really bring that to the height of this. There we go. So people can walk on the step there. Excellent. And I think that fits in. Oh, that just fits in really, really well. And then for the other side over here, we've got our official park, which I think would fit in really well just along here. And then a park on the other side should complete the look. What's a nice large? That's the largest. This one here is the one I'm thinking of. We get that in the middle as well. Excellent. And we can add a few paths and things to connect that up. There we go. Give people access to this area. Right. Yeah, really short on water pipes. So let me just do that. This might take a few minutes. There we go. All connected. Let's just see it all turn on. Make sure we've got enough water coverage. Excellent. It's all filled up. Very good. Okay, so water power we should get in here as well. Let's just double check. Yeah, we've got a power line that's sort of running through the middle there. I'm just going to pause the game and we're going to slightly change that just so it doesn't impede on any of our building. So let's just bring that down the side here instead. Oh, watch the rock. There we go, and we can hook into that if we need to. Let's bring another power line over into here. Excellent. Right, so we need to get our services set up. We did actually just plonk a couple down here just to help with this place. But I want to try and go for the European-looking ones. There isn't any easy way to tell other than just using my eyeballs and looking at them. So let's place these down in areas that cover nicely what we've built here. I was thinking just for a change, why don't we pop a couple of cryopreservatories in here? We'll just put those behind the medical units that we've got as well. That gives some nice coverage. Excellent. It looks like we could fit in a child health care centre there. Can we fit in an elder care here as well? Ah, that's a shame. That would have given us fantastic coverage over the whole area. What about on here? I bet if we turn Anarchy off, we can't fit it anywhere. Do you know what? I'm going to remove that road, and it's going to butt up against there. And that almost gives coverage over the whole section, which is great. Okay, so we've got high schools with public libraries, all of our services on this side, and then if we come over this side as well, we've got a nice little cluster of services, and I've popped the public library in this little spot here, which is good. So we're going to do a bit of detailing around there in a moment, but yeah, we just want to work out what goes where. We could do with some more parks as well. Could we just fit some in these little squares? So that's going to cover all of that area, and maybe one right here by the school as well. Excellent. That's going to cover that area, and with the other buildings that we've got in here, that should work out just fine. So before we put any transit lines in, let's just work out how we're going to mark this area out. So as we mentioned before, we're not going to have any high density zones. It's all going to be low density residential and low density commercial. So over here, this just looks like a good little commercial spot by the school. We don't need to sort of overload it with commerce. A couple of little spots like that, that will probably be enough. And we might just sort of do the same over here. Next to the libraries, a couple of little spots there as well on the main road. Let's pop some offices in, although I don't want too many offices because, as we've said before, we want people to come and work over in these shops. So maybe I'm just thinking a couple here next to this building. A couple here, and then that's a park, so maybe we'll just pop a couple around this one like that. Yeah, and then the rest we will just make it low density residential zone. Okay, there we go, that's all marked out. So I've put houses everywhere apart from off of this main road through here, although I've just done it there, and this main road up here. We've got a few shops. So we've got spaces for more commercial if and when we need it, but I think the rest of this should be okay. I'm half wondering whether to put any this side as well. I think I will, but what I'm going to do as we go up here is I'm just going to shave back the size of the buildings here, just so we can keep some trees here along the coast. I think that just looks a bit nicer. Yeah, so let me just do that up the side here as well. There we go. I think that'll be good. So looking at what we've got in this area here, we've got a lot of houses right up against this highway. And we know that this highway is going to be noisy. So let us also, we'll go into highway. Let's make this a bit taller. And we'll grab this one here and upgrade these with sound barriers. I've got the right one. Yeah, so I'm going to... Oh, that rock. Poor rock. He's gone. Never mind. So yeah, I'm going to do this all the way down here. There we go. I think that should be okay, just doing the one side. We'll see how that goes. Actually, do you know what we do? We can actually just test that, can't we? That is not too bad. This one here, for some reason, seems particularly noisy, but I think we'll be okay. So I'll tell you what, let's get this growing, and then we can add in some mass transit. So we've obviously got the bus terminal here. We've got the train one that just comes in and out. We're not going to have a train stop. I don't think we've got any metro. No. So really, it's just the buses hooking this all together. But let's let it grow first and see what we get. Okay, so the people are moving in very, very slowly. We've got some houses over here. Have we got any appearing over here? Yeah, one or two appearing up the back here with this slightly different look that we've been going for. So I tell you what, let's try and encourage them to move in a bit and give them some more services. So let us add a bus stop down here. We've got to hook this up to our ferry network as well. I tell you what, let's do that first. So we've got our ferry pathway in here. And then we're also going to just bring that to go out that way as well. And let's grab our ferry line and let's follow this. Where is this going to hook up to? Well, we can... Oh, hang on a sec. No, this is the separate line that we have for our cargo barges. Okay, yeah, let's not maybe hook that up to there. If I come up alongside here, I could probably just about squeeze through over here. So let's give that a go. Is that too close to there? I think that should be okay. Do you know what? It's not. I've got to move this back a bit. It's just not it's just not sitting well with me. Let's do this one first. Give this person some room. There we go. Then this can come back around here. There we go. Excellent. So that now hooks up to this whole network here. And this red line comes from the Save the Rock hub. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring that all the way over to our new hub over here. Excellent. That's good. That is a long way, isn't it? And then we've got to make sure we add some stops in here going in each direction. Want that way? Yeah, I think that is in both directions. The only way I'm going to tell is if some ferries come along and stop there. I'm going to just keep an eye on this guy here for a moment. He didn't seem to stop, did he? Let's drag that into there. Yeah, it's really hard to tell when it's right in the middle there. Maybe he will on the way back. I'll keep an eye on that. Right, so now we can add some bus stops from here. So let's grab... What's that car doing there? Let's grab this place here. And you can get up there, go up round here. And then what do we want to do? I mean, we've got some things to visit here. We've got some things to visit over here. We've got the schools and such. But really, I'm just going for the area of effect. So as long as I take in the main sites. That is a one-way road, isn't it? How are we going to go in? Let's go in this way. As long as I take in the main sites and stay off the main road, then that will be good to me, because look, we can see all the little happy faces. Do you know what? Yeah, I was going to loop it around here. Can I get through here? That'll be fine. Then go here. Nope, not there. And then go back around the other way. I think that would be okay. Look, upgrading already. They love it. And I'm going to have it stop up here, and then it's going to go all the way around, isn't it? So let's stop it. Let me just think. If I stop it halfway down there, so they can get off here if they want. We are going to stop it down there at the bottom, and we'll do that. Seems a bit silly to have a stop right here, but in case anybody wants to get on, they can. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I'll do one going the other way around as well. No, I'm not actually. I'll take that out because it's just going to double up this over here. I think that'll be okay. That's not too long a route, is it? And then I want one over this side doing a similar thing as well. Before I do that, I'm going to add this stop in. There we go, on the way out. There we go. Those bus routes might not be perfect, but they're mine and I like them. So hopefully... Oh, yeah, we're getting more people moving in. Let's just have a look what we're getting over here. Yep, I like these. With the little garden, the little hedge. I think they fit in rather well. Looking rather swish. Let's have a look at our commercial buildings. We're getting a nice little... Yeah, Fry Guys. Getting a nice choice. Behind the school and the cryopreservatory. And here go all the buses. Yeah, let me just check out how many buses are being sent out to cover this area, because I bet that is going to be a lot. So that's probably going to be, let's list by name and scroll right down to the end. Nope, here we go. It'll be these ones here. 45 and 46, 8 and 7 buses. I'll leave it at that. We'll see how that goes. That might actually be too many, but they will spread out over time. Already we're getting people needing... No, not enough workers. Well, there we go. We'll have to just deal with that, won't we? Yay, they are stopping in both directions. Fantastic, which is good. And if we come over here, there's lots and lots of people queuing up for the buses, which is great. And is there many getting off of these? Yep, there we go. There's a few people running out. Excellent, coming over here to enjoy our lovely new area, which is great. And it's slowly but surely growing up. It's taking its time, but I think it is getting there. It is taking its time. It's going very slowly, but sometimes that's just the way the game goes. Let's just swing over here. This is looking good as well. Excellent. So while this is all growing, let's just see if we can make a few improvements here. So looking at the access to get around, if you were living here and you wanted to get across, you've got a long way to walk, haven't you? So let's add a few little walking paths and things in here. It means destroying perhaps some houses, but I don't think they're going to mind if it increases the walkability of the place. So any sort of dead-end roads like this, yeah, I'm just going to add a path that brings it out here into the rest of the neighbourhood. Is that going to go in there? Yeah, excellent. Oh, up here we've also put trash collection services as well. Let's just get rid of that. And how's that doing? Yep, all the trucks are going out. So I've removed any houses from around there. We can use that area for anything else that we want to as time goes on. And then we also want to check out our road signs that we've got set up here. So as we go down this road, I really would like to give everybody dedicated turning lanes as they go in, because it's a nice big 4-lane road. That one there, yep. Then we're down into here, so we'll go along this one, and this one, and that one heads off into this area. Not quite sure what's going to be in there, but we'll get there. All of these can just stay as they are. This little main road will do the same along here. Then we get to the end, and then we'll go along this little main road here. There we go. Oh, trucks are already using this to connect. That is excellent. I'm just wondering whether... Let's just have a look what we've got going up and down here. Because I don't want this being used as a shortcut for industry. So we'll use this tool here. Select that. So what have we got? We do have some trucks going up and down, but not that many. Oh, and a pedestrian. So that's probably just deliveries coming over here to our commercial building. So that is fine. And then the only other thing I wanted to do was to make sure that these have giveaway signs. So we'll do that one there. Nothing else connecting the main road that way. Oh, autosave, quick sip of tea. Ah, lovely. And I think that is it all the way round. Excellent. So how many people do we have in here so far? Coming up on 1,000. That is not too bad. But yeah, we're still getting this problem with not enough workers. I am wondering whether we could put also on this area here, schools out. We don't have a university near here. So I'd be happy for everybody just to go to work. It might just be, for instance, if we click on here, yeah, you see, they want a highly educated working person, but they can't. I'm just wondering if there's any other policies that can help with that. Yeah, not really anything that's going to help with the work. I'm going to put on Parks and Recreation, increase the Parks and Plaza budget in this area, so land value will go up. Smoking ban, increased health, decreased happiness. We're going to do that one. Recycling. Yeah, drops our income a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. Harsher prison sentences. Why not? I think that would be good. Don't need these ones. Prefer ferries? I don't think so. We don't have any blimps. Recycle plastic. We haven't got any recycling centres. Prefer parks? Visit more often than unique buildings? No. I think that would be okay. Book fair. Ooh, increase happiness and then yeah, we've got a public library radius on both sides, so that will be good. Excellent. Well, let's see how that goes. We're already up to over 1,000, so that is fantastic. Been wondering why no offices are appearing, and of course that's because we've added no offices to our theme here. So I'm going through and finding any sort of lower, not quite so high type offices. I don't want any big blocks appearing in here, and I'm adding those to our European 2.0 pack. I mean, they do stand out as a... Oh, I like that one. Do stand out as a little bit different, but I don't mind, to be honest. So, because I'm not picking all the different ones, we might find there some shapes that I've drawn out in office zone that won't be filled. That's not too bad, actually. But we'll have to just sort of make do. Well, I think this area is getting better and better. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But before you do that, you may have noticed something that has been going wrong with this city. Did you notice it? Let me show you. Look at our money. 104,000. We started off with, what, like 3.7 million? Or something. What could be causing that problem? Let's just look at our traffic. Traffic's at 87%, but that's not the issue. Let's zoom into our train lines, and once again, our train lines are backed up. Oh, mamma mia, as far as the eye can see. When we get round here to our industry area, look, all backed up, all backed up. All backed up. Yeah, its next episode is going to have to be a train fixing episode, because now the city is dying because of it, although our airport is still doing fine, which is good. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to check out the next video that's on the screen as well, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.